What's up, friends? This is Coach John here at CrossFit Liberate. Got another at-home workout for you. Today's for Monday, June 15th. Got a workout called Thank You Next. Shout out to Ariana Grande. So this is a two-part workout. Each part has 5 rounds. There's no rest between the two parts. You'll work through part 1 first, so 5 rounds of part 1, and then you'll go straight into part 2, which will be another 5-rounder. You're mixing some line hops with some odd object weightlifting today. And then we expect this workout to take somewhere in the range of 12 to 20 minutes. All right, getting into our warm-up for Thank You Next. Got 30 seconds each of line hops or single unders. We'll do an active Samson stretch plus an air squat. Back to those line hops and single unders. Then some lateral squats, taking some support from the floor if you need it. Back to the line hops or single unders. Into some slow and controlled air squats. Back to the line hops or single unders. And then finally jumping air squats with just a little jump to show some good leg extension. Then we'll grab our odd object for an odd object warm-up. We'll hit 20 seconds of strict press, 20 seconds of odd object squats, 20 seconds of push press, 20 seconds of odd object squats once again, and then we'll go overhead with that odd object on one arm and hit 20 seconds of quarter squats per side. Finally, for our mobility work today, we'll finish with 40 seconds each side of an odd object ankle stretch. And then 1 minute of an odd object squat hold, simply holding the bottom position of our squat with that odd object in our rack position. Staying active, keeping that chest up, pushing those knees out. All right, let's take a close look at Thank You Next. So we have 5 rounds, 30 line hops, and 15 odd object thrusters. And we'll go directly into 30 line hops and 15 odd object single arm overhead squats. Again, no rest between the two parts. Score is the total time it takes to complete the 10 rounds of work, and we're looking for this workout to take in the range of 12 to 20 minutes. On the odd object movements, you can switch arms however you see fit on the overhead squat. You'll want to choose a moderate weight that allows you to clear the 15 reps with 1 to 2 quick breaks per round. Overhead squats with a single arm can be a very challenging movement. If you struggle to maintain good positioning, consider reducing the weight or simply complete a front squat with that odd object instead. For the line hops today, consider a rep number or variation that allows you to clear this station in less than 45 seconds per round. Take the total number of reps over the rounds, which would be 300, into account when choosing how you'll complete this station. And then as always, further movement subs and options are in the video description below. So our focus for our movements today. With the line hops, you'll want to try to stay in the frame. You want to limit unnecessary movement in your line hops outside of the movement required to clear the body over the line with each hop. This focus on efficiency in a tight movement pattern will manifest in less fatigue across all 10 rounds today. With your odd object thrusters, thinking about coming out of the bottom of the squat portion, let's pretend our elbow has balloons on it. These imaginary balloons will enable you to keep the chest up, keep the weight supported, and maintain a balanced squat. When the elbows and chest drop, the odd object feels heavier and pulls us out of a good position. Maintaining a good position makes the push press portion of the movement easier to execute. If we're out of position at the start of the movement, it will be harder to finish the movement. With your odd object overhead squats, we can think about balloons as well. This time the balloons are attached to the object. The object should be the first thing that leads the way out of the bottom of the squat. Especially with a movement that involves so much balance, object first instead of hips first is key. Thinking about balloons also helps keep the elbow locked out, as you'll continue to apply upward pressure into the object throughout the whole movement. Avoid bending the elbows and keep driving up into the weight by thinking about these balloons. So some strategy advice for this one today. We've got 2 5-round parts. I would rather you think about this workout like a 10-round workout. rather than those two 5-round pieces, okay? That can be helpful in kind of understanding how to approach this from a pacing standpoint. One big important tip I have for you today, get your set started before you're ready. There may never come a time when you feel totally ready to start your set. I want you to go ahead and go get into that next movement, whether it's the line hops or that odd object movement, and get right on it. Get that set started. Once you get about halfway through that set, you're basically done with the set. So really think about those transitions, get that set started before you're ready. All right, y'all, make sure you get after this thing. Remember, one of the goals with CrossFit is intensity. So really bring that today when you get after this workout. Make sure you post those scores in Sugar WOD so we can track your progress over time. And then if you're planning on coming back to the gym, can't wait to see you real soon.